Yeah, let's get to it. We talking about rap.
Yeah, yeah. Throw your hands in the air. So this week, unless I missed something,
Nope,
I didn't really see anything that I was like, oh shit, this is a big joint. And so first things first. Last week,
my bad. How do you? I love asking random shit that nobody really cares about. How do you What's to the side? How do you do this? Is just Apple open? What do you have open right now?
yeah, like I have Apple open because I'll save the shit that I want to do. Also, the shit that I text you is the shit that I've been trying to keep track of.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I'll say I have a little folder that of shit that I'm trying to save on my Instagram. Um, so like if I saved it in there or if I sent it to you, that means it's like, all right, hey, this is something I'm trying to talk about. So I'll go back and check whatever I sent to you. So just whatever I came across.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
I usually just have Apple open.
mhm.
Like you, I do have like save Instagram posts that I have for the show, but
Yeah, yeah.
I never remember when we're shooting. So like
I
I
be
said, I
trying.
have,
I be forgetting a good amount of them for sure. But I
yeah,
be
I
trying.
I was just curious about that.
Yeah. Um. So what I wanted to talk about last week, and I didn't start it was I want to talk about Smoke Dizza, man. Smoke Dizza last week dropped the road trip to Amsterdam record, which is it seems like this is like a series of joints because you have the Man, Apple be fucking up, man. Cause then like I'll go and click on the nigga shit, and then like the albums that I want to talk about is not there. You
After I
got
just
the
give a
bar.
nigga props.
I know, right? You got the Barcelona tape. You got Road Trip to Amsterdam, and then there's one other one. And I love the artwork for it,
Yeah.
cause the artwork is um is the Dream Team shit. You know what I'm saying? Like one of
Mm,
them is getting this new one is him getting off the bus in the Dream Team giant. And then you got On My Way to Berlin,
mm.
right? Which is him like on the bench with the Dream Team. He got on the joint, you know what I'm saying? He got on the six too, so I feel like that is that Magic's number? I forget. But these three joints, I feel like these are the last three that he's dropped in succession. I know there was
Mm.
two of them in 2025, and now here's the one in 2026. Um, Smoke DZA, I think it's probably fair to say that people. Here we go, little crash on the computer there. I think it's fair to say that he first came up as like in the lifestyle rapper category, right? With like Wiz and Currency. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that
Like
makes
just a
sense.
dude that always talking about smoking weed and whatever. He has surpassed that I would say a long time ago.
Mm.
He surpassed that. I mean, I'm looking at these albums. Even back in Rugby Thompson, he was talking about different shit. Um, this dude, this dude is lyrically, and when I say he surpassed that, I mean lyrically.
Okay,
Like
okay. Because
this, you know what I mean?
I was curious because I like Disney,
Hmm.
but I can't think of anything. I can't think of a song. I can't think of anything besides smoking weed and being cool when it comes to
Yeah,
that. And
I
I'm
mean,
not saying
yeah,
I'm
that's
not
accurate.
so I'm saying so his song topics don't really go further than that. And I'm not complaining because the songs aren't the same. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
you're talking about the same shit, but you're kind of doing it differently. It's like
Yeah.
I don't have the same problem I have with Wiz that I have with him, or even
Yeah.
with Currency. Like I actually enjoy the projects a lot more, regardless
I,
of the fact that it's just some cool nigga smoking weed
I
and
think every
He
rapper,
dresses
I
better than
think
all of us too.
also that. I think every rapper sort of has a template that they work from, right? And some people stray further from it. Some people don't have the template, and they just rock with whatever. Um, and then you have rappers like Jadakiss, for example. Like Jadakiss has a, you know what to expect, and I think going back to the conversation about Drake, where it's like, oh, he's always where that first week it was like, oh, he's talking about the same shit, and that whole week I was just thinking about rappers who fall into that category, and the real nice ones that we love, like Jadakiss was my like prime example.
Okay.
And so Smoke falls in that category. Like I don't, you're not gonna hear Smoke just talk about like voting rights or anything like that. But like But like, but I really do think that his level of how nice he is, um, and his swag and his beat selection, and there's just like you know what I mean, he's more in the he's he I don't know, he's more like in the Griselda type of mold as far as what I expect when I aesthetically when I hear that music. And like, it just needs to be recognized that these three tapes, On My Way to Berlin, Road Trip to Amsterdam, and the Barcelona tape, first of all, the themes are all there. It's a series, and like, these are really dope ass projects, man.
Yeah,
Like, these are
definitely.
really really dope, and he's doing his fucking thing on these. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love the features. There's always dudes who I wouldn't expect to be on here, like Kyle. You know Kyle, right?
No, East, talking about
Ky-
Easter clothes. No, mm-mm. I
Yeah,
don't.
Kyle,
Yo,
the
looking at
dude,
this fucking now, that I'm looking at it. No, it's besides Primo and Styles P.
and
I
Favi
don't
and
like
Corey
Fabi. I
Guns.
usually don't make it past. If I see
I mean, you know
Fabio
who he is. That's what I'm saying.
scroll, no, I'm saying, but if I see
Yeah,
that name scroll as your feature, I'm probably gonna be
he's
like, oh, I'm sorry.
he's
I
a
don't.
dumbass.
Yeah, I don't.
He's great for hooks though, right? Like, and
Yeah,
that's what he's on that
facts.
shit. He's throwing the hooks.
No, I'll check
He
it out.
does a lot of he has a lot of energy. So
Hold on,
that
no,
dude
Primo. You know about Primo Rice?
isn't is he the dude with Soul Assassins?
Not to my
No.
knowledge at all. He's from PG. Like he's kind of. I ain't gonna say he's local, but he's kind of. I'm close to Maryland.
So then
That's
no,
all I
I don't
know.
know. I know
Okay.
that I've seen his name, but I don't know
Primo,
enough about
yo,
him.
Primo, right? Talking about a person that just talking about one thing. That motherfucker, yo, that's a wave. You're going to listen to him, and you're gonna be like, "Why did you tell me to listen to him?" And I'm like, "I don't care. I like this type of shit." Like
Yeah,
Primo
yeah,
Rice albums, I love him, dog. Shout out to him,
yeah.
baby. Random shout out to Primo Rice. But yeah,
Yeah, the
definitely.
dude Kyle, he had that song I Spy. He sounds, I mean, it sounds super corny.
Hmm.
I when I say I Spy, I literally mean I spy with my little eye, like I'm trying to hear a part of the hook. You heard this song. It's a song with Lil Yachty. You definitely heard this song. It was big when it came out. Um, and he has a few of these records that I remember where it's like, this dude sounds kind of corny. He sounds like a white black dude. You know, it's
So
just
do you
like
rock with Kyle?
I heard a few songs like I Spy with my little lie. Like, it played on the radio a lot. I was like, okay, whatever.
Oh, so you do listen to the radio? This is a whole nother convo.
No, this is like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It's a long time ago. The feature that he has here with Smoke, bodied,
Oh, word.
bodied, bodied it, bodied it, and fit right in with this shit. And he wasn't trying to match Smoke Dizz's energy in any capacity. He was just being Kyle. You know what I mean? Like kicked a verse that I would have absolutely expected to hear from a dude like him, and the shit fit so well. It was like, I was like, yo, this is fucking dope. Like, I really enjoyed it, and like, and it just goes into like all these features that he be doing. You know, that be Smoke be having on here. These shits be dope, man. Like,
Yeah.
all they all fit. The
I
beats are
think that's what
it's well curated, man. It's a
I
good
think that's
record,
what I'm
man.
realizing because, mind you, this album is a week old.
Hmm.
So I listened to it last week, and now
Mm.
it's like so far in my memory, or whatever. But I
Hmm.
do remember listening to it and enjoying it, and nobody like messing up songs for the song. Like I said that about 5 but I did not enjoy the song. You're
Yeah.
speaking on Kyle and Jerry Green, people I don't know, but I don't
Right.
remember hearing a song that I didn't like.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like you said, that goes with the whole they're fitting in and the way he curated it. Like you said, he puts together solid projects. Yo. Like I really enjoyed
I
Dizzle's.
really enjoy them, man, and I think that I wanted to bring it up because I just think he consistently falls under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's funny, I don't even know what the radar is nowadays. Like, I mean, who am I supposed to pay attention to,
Facts.
to know whether or not people like shit or not? But like, on this fucking show, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to move Smoke Dizza into the, into the sci-high, into the category of people who we just consistently talk about whenever they do some shit,
Mm-hmm.
because this shit is dope, man. This shit is dope. It absolutely deserves to be recognized. And he's been hitting it out of the park for the last few now, and it ain't, to me. I think because of what he does on the mic, you know what I'm saying? Like he's moved beyond the lifestyle category. Like he's rapping. This dude's rapping on here, and I like these collaborations he has with DJ Muggs too.
Mm.
He does a few of these joints. He's got one. The real one I love is Kayfabe is Dead. Just Soul Assassins, man. Like this is, let's not forget, this is the dude that made beats for Cypress Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is like in his 50s and like really, really in his fucking bag still. Like really in his bag. And like I've heard him on
That's what
podcasts and shit.
that's what's
He's
so fun.
like,
My bad. That's
what?
what's so
No, you
funny
good.
about hip hop. I remember like when I first started listening to, I think, Ebro. I think I always go to that. And Rosenberg talking about the fact that rappers don't really get to grow old.
Yeah.
Like in every other genre, they're praised in this, that, and the third. So now that we
Hmm.
see, like I said, Mug, I'm assuming you're talking about DJ Mug with the beach, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that he's in his fifth and you're saying like he's still in his bag, it's like, yeah, he's been doing this for so long that he's definitely going to be good. So it's like if we
Getting better.
expect and give our artists the chance to become that great, is no telling what we can get from them. Instead of just labeling it. I only think just to label it to a young man's game is just the fact that once they start getting older, start listening, start making different type of music, respect that and take that journey with them. You know what I mean?
Young
Unless it's trash. Like I'm gonna ask you to listen to trash.
young people, I don't know if this like if it's like a divide or it's like a new category, you know, of like the older heads is doing their shit and the younger heads is doing their shit, and it's just like almost like two categories of hip hop. But like, um, people would be doing themselves a service to pay attention to what these dudes are doing. These are fucking craftsmen. You know what I mean? These are dudes who who did it before technology was like that. You know what I'm saying? And like these dudes are just getting better. You know, the ones that are still there's dudes that are still just doing and continuing to hone their craft and continuing to get nicer. And Muggs is in that category for sure. And there's people who I want to hear from. Like I don't hear Just Blaze doing a lot of shit, but I'm just like, yo, man, where's he at? Like let's hear some of his shit. You know, like Knots. You know, Knots is still fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Bink is still fucking fire. You know what I mean? Like people that really been doing this shit since like the 90s. You know,
Yeah.
back when you had to do, you know, a lot of different shit to make your beats using different machines and all of that. So, all right, so Smoke Dizzer, shout out to him. He needs to be recognized. So let's let's talk about this. Did you listen to Jim Jones?
No, no, not at all.
Yo, man, you're gonna enjoy that shit, man.
Word.
You're gonna enjoy it, man. I at the last minute, remember I told you I was like, I want to try to listen to Jim Jones. I listened to it like last night, and then like this morning when I was trying to wake up, I was playing it. Yo, man, I want to, and I'll compare the Rick Ross Ti single. That shit is cheeks.
Butt
Did you
cheeks.
hear it? That
Yes.
shit is whack.
Actually, that's butt cheeks.
When you hear Ross, the beat is not whack,
Of course not.
but the beat is not. It's a miss for them.
Mm.
Like they didn't live up to the beat. First of all, Ti is a separate category. Like Ti can still put words together, but I don't want to hear him rap anymore. Like it's just
Oh,
like
wait a minute. Did that album drop? What happened to the album? Did that album drop?
Ti's album.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't
There's
think
no
so.
way.
I
Yeah,
hope
there's no way.
I don't think so.
Because Ross has an
I,
album dropping next month. July, he has an album dropping.
Right. Ti, if he put out an album, he didn't promote it very well. I don't think he did.
Yeah.
Rick Ross is obviously promoting this thing, and when you consider, I think when you consider the fact that you've been going as hard as you've been going against Drake, you've been talking mad shit, inserting yourself into a beef that nobody really knows why you're there. Um,
Hold on. Did you see the flack he was getting from us poor people?
nah, when?
Somebody caught a picture of him in the airport.
Oh, yo, that was really him. That wasn't no AI shit. Like that was him in the terminal. I did see that. I didn't see people giving him problems
And
over it
niggas like,
though.
yo, how are you in the airport? Like, where's your jet? And I guess it's the fact that you talk about the fact you have a plane. You can't be you can't be doing this. And people, and it's funny because And so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop naming my source. So like what I was listening to, there was like people don't understand like his plane is of a certain size. It could be in a shop. It could like
In the
some
shop.
some airport like it was like the airport that was at looked mad janky. His plane's
Yeah.
so big it can't go to all airports. It's just like some problems that we just don't know about, and we give this man flat because he's in a regular airport. It's like so
Right, right,
it's
right.
just hilarious on both ends because it's like yo, if you talk like that, this is the type of
Well,
shit we gonna get you.
he's the one who sets that standard. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the one who's always doing that shit. And when money is essentially your identity, then that's what we expect. And like, you know, I don't know. I think Ross is annoying to me for a lot of different things. Like, I saw a point where he was trying to like go viral and make more videos, and maybe he was trying to do a podcast. I think he even did have a podcast. Rick Ross is kind of a weirdo.
Definitely.
He's a big fucking weirdo. And so when you compare the Ross record, um, what I heard in the Ross record is some lazy ass raps,
Mm,
super lazy. And let's throw another lazy ass raps. The new Fat Joe. Did you hear the new Fat Joe?
of course not.
That shit is also big cheeks.
By himself, there's no feature. Just him.
Oh, it's him featuring Kiss and Young Miami. You didn't hear it?
No. See,
So,
this what pissed me off about Kiss. Like I like to be able to say I heard everybody's verse. I'm not going to hear that verse. It's in between Fat Joe and Young Miami.
and Jada. No, well, it's
No, no,
not
no.
really a
I'm not going to hear
verse.
Jadakiss'
It's
verse because it's in between them two. Like I'm
it's not
good.
really a verse, so you're not missing anything. First of all, it's gonna piss you off. First of all, they sampled Victory, the Puffy
Like Big's
Victory.
victory.
Correct. They sampled Victory and they put some little, you know what I'm saying? Like they tried to make it a banger. First of all, it's already a banger, but they tried to make it a little like
Mm,
type joint. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't. There's just certain samples that I don't appreciate. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like it when it starts playing, you're thinking that he's just rapping over the instrumental of Victory, and then all of a sudden they throw their little cutesy. It Cool and Dre did the beat. I love Cool and Dre, and no shot to them, but like I just think that they could have left this shit alone. And then Young Miami is on it, and then Jadakiss is on it for like a second. It sounds like a podcast commercial. I'll be honest with you.
I definitely forgot these niggas had a podcast for like 2 seconds, bro.
Yeah, their podcast, they're obviously this podcast must be doing really, really well. There's a lot of money in podcasting now. It's it almost sounds like this dude is making, like I said, just making a song to promote the podcast instead of the other way around. The bars are shit. The bars from Ross and Fat Joe.
Mm.
Cheeks. I don't want to hear it. It's lazy as fuck.
And Ti, don't forget about Ti.
But Ti at least sounds like he was trying to rap. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
school.
But again, my complaint about Ti is just like I'm just not feeling it no more. You know what I mean? Remember in Hitch when he was doing the 90-10 and he wouldn't do the 10, he was like,
Yeah.
I'm just not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I felt. I was like, I can hear you rapping, Ti. I'm just not feeling this. Um, Now let's take Jim Jones. Why I brought this up? I feel Jim Jones. Like Jim Jones is not resting on his laurels. I think Jim knows Jim's not nice enough to just show up. He doesn't have the catalog to just show up. And I always get the sense from Jim in everything that he does that he actually puts effort into shit. You know what I'm saying? He's a
Bro,
hustler.
he's
Jim's a
trying.
real,
I mean, to the
yo,
point
man.
of there's two things because he is a hustler, but he's also trying. Like he's
Yeah.
trying. So sometimes like he don't need to try, but when it comes to the bars, I agree with you. Like I can see the effort, and I appreciate this. But
Yo,
almost
man.
everything else, it's like, why are you putting this much effort into
I'm
this?
gonna tell you,
Yeah,
he's alright on this,
I'm
man.
getting this right now, huh?
I'm gonna tell you, he's alright on this.
And it's funny
Like
because
I I
it's
like
not
this
like I
shit.
don't like Jim Jones. I just hold on. I don't like Jim Jones. It's not like I don't like Jim Jones' music. I'm just not
Mhm.
a fan of him. You know what I mean? So I
Oh,
just
it's funny because I'm the
so
opposite.
then
I love Jim the person
that's
way more than I
hilarious.
love Jim the music. Like I've just, you know why?
All
Because
17 tracks, nigga.
yeah, I know. Yo, man, 17. Fly Anakin. I listen to the Fly Anakin shit too. It's like niggas are doing the 25 songs now. It just happened over the last 2 months. Iceman gave us three fucking albums. Niggas are doing now. Everybody's doing the double dish shit, like the Fall Off is 2 albums. Like, bro, just stop, man. We're gonna have
Who
to
else just
like
dropped the project that we like and it was on? I didn't realize it was two discs. Freddie John was two discs.
Freddie Jones. I'm not
Yeah,
complaining about that shit.
yeah. I know.
That's
I didn't think about the
Woo.
fact
But
that he
yes,
was doing. Yeah,
but yeah, a smooth. But see, that's a smooth 22 songs. A
yeah.
lot of those is interludes. But yeah, um, but anyway, back to this Jim Jones shit, man.
Hold on, my bad.
He's
Okay,
yeah.
you talking about this? I'm looking at it. It's a lot of niggas at the second half who names I don't know. Am I still gonna enjoy it?
So Dice Peso does hooks first of all, so you don't gotta worry about like that. Like Keen Streets, you know who Keen Streets is, right?
No, I don't know.
Keen Streets is nice. Keen Streets is one of these Vamp Life is one of Jim's artists. Keen Streets is dope. He's from
So
Queens.
the features aren't messing anything up.
Hell no.
Okay,
Nah.
okay.
Jim don't really go too hard anyway to where like he takes up a lot of airspace. So a lot of the features be coming in and really getting, going
Oh,
in.
so it's
You know what
like
I'm
he putting
saying?
some niggas on.
Well, King Streets is his artist for one.
Yeah. No,
Dice
I'm looking
Pay,
at. I'm like I said from like 10 on. It's just a bunch of names
you
that
got Dave
I've
East
never.
on there. Albie Al is dope. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I've heard.
saying? We like Albie Al.
Who's Ray?
Uh,
Ray what? Ray who?
Ray
On Marvin.
Muller. Ray Muller. We might. I'm not sure who that dude is. You might get annoyed with some of these. What I'm telling you though is Jim's performance specifically. I am not mad at him on this shit.
Okay.
Like I appreciate, and maybe it's the way that he raps because he's got that fast flow. Like you can't rap the way that Jim does without putting some real effort and some real thought into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's got this pace and he's got this energy. You know what I'm saying? I feel his energy. You could feel Jim's hustle. Jim is a passionate cat, right? Like that's what I get from Jim. When I'll never forget the Flex interview where he has the beard and the big ass beard and the fucking naughty ass hair, and he's just you could see how hurt he is by the Dipset shit in that interview. That's Jim all the time.
Yeah.
Like whether it's the clothes, whether it's his artists, whether it's the glasses, and like he's always putting his muscle into his hustle. And the reason I love him so much is because like he's been left for dead out here. Like where's Joel's, right?
That
Like
nigga been left dead.
they've been left for dead. And Jim,
Whoa. Do I even want to go down this rabbit hole? What do you mean left for dead though? Like how so about who Cam? Like what are you talking about?
their brand has disappeared. The brand that they built doesn't exist anymore, and the main person who was responsible for that brand has not only has he moved on, but he makes fun of them. He disses them every chance he get. He jabs them. He shits on them. Like just like G Unit was left for dead. You know what I'm saying? And Banks picked up his own fucking dusted himself off and made his own brand. You know what I'm saying? And Jim dusted himself off and didn't just do it with the music, but he's done it with so many different lanes, with the podcast and with his clothes and with and really keeping up the Dipset brand on his own. Like
I
I
mean,
just
I think that's why I asked about the left for dead joint. Because with Jewels, I can understand that. Even with G Unit, I can understand it. I feel like Jim Jones never sat down. I feel like
that's what
after
I'm saying.
Dipset kind of not disappeared, but after you stop hearing about Cam, so to say,
Hmm.
Jim Jones kept going on, and then
Never stop.
Cam popped back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know. I like as much as I talk about Jim Jones, like I like Jim Jones more than I like Cam.
And people have said that for a while, and that's to me, that's when you hear Cam rap, the same with Fat Joe and the same with Ross. You just don't hear the energy.
Yes.
They don't want to do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Now the difference between Ross, Fat Joe, and Cam is way more talented than all of them. So Cam can essentially just pop up
He's
and
nicer and he has more charisma, so he's still gonna
way
make
more
you he
charisma,
gonna make you
way more
laugh even
charisma.
when it sound like he ain't even trying. Because
Cam,
it's
yeah.
some tracks on the first album. It's like I'm not sure this nigga even want to do this rap thing, dog. Like
Right. Yeah, it's just a different hustle for him. You know what I'm saying? And I think that shit rubbed off on Jim. You know what I'm saying? The hustler that Cam is, and you got to give him props for the brand that he's created. I saw this nigga on First Take this week with a motherfucking cowboy hat on. This nigga from Harlem.
Yeah,
He
this
ain't he on first take with a fucking cowboy hat. I was like, this nigga stunting. Like Cam is in a whole nother bag. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Of
yeah,
but when it comes to rapping, again, you can hear the level of energy that he does not have,
mm,
that Jim absolutely has. And I just think that that's just who Jim is.
mm,
He's going to put his muscle into anything that he does, and I really appreciate it. I just like his personality. I like that he doesn't give up on shit. I like that he's just so Harlem. He's just got so much pride. You know what I'm saying? That and I just his he rebranded in a way that I wouldn't have expected. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Tony Yayo, I don't think can ever not be G Unit. G Unit is his brand. He's
mm.
gonna die with that. Like Jim Jones effectively is the same Dipset Jim Jones, but he rebranded it to be just like this is me.
And it's
This is
funny,
just Jones, and I
and
love it, man.
it's the same way with Banks too. Like it's
Yeah,
the same way with Banks. Like you remember Banks from G Unit, but you know Banks
right.
been doing this bar. Like he has 3 series, his damn self, I think. So
And
he's
they
been
and
doing
they
this whole
all
thing.
fire, and everybody can't wait to hear them. You know what I'm saying? And they're analogous in that way. Banks I think is a little
I
bit more.
love every single week you gonna give me an SAT word, bro. I love it.
um, they're very very similar, those two cats. You know what I mean? And the way they came up and what happened to the cruise and how they sort of handled it and where they're at now. You know what I'm saying? I just Banks is just obviously a little bit more low key with it. But yeah, man. Shout out to Jim. I really enjoyed this. I'm definitely gonna play this in the gym. Pun intended. But it ain't gonna be. I'm not listening to Jim Jones like he's Black Thought, and I'm not even saying that he's on the level of MC where you're like, oh, like you're not gonna hear like metaphors and similes and shit like that. But it's like he's holding his own on this, man. He's got the joint with Fabulous. He's got the joint with Dave East. He's got they did the slow motion remake, the Juvenile joint. They did a remake, and he got Fetty Wap on there. Like it's just a fun
Bro,
record, man. It's fun, and I want to listen to it. Like I like it.
I
You know
love
what I mean?
I love doing this because like I can see my overreaction and shit. Because I was so hyped when you said you did a slow motion joint. And you said, yeah,
Yeah.
he got Fetty Wap. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
know. I know. Yeah. He's on the hook, whatever. Um, whatever. So cool. So shout to that. What else did I want to talk about?
Rhapsody
Before I
got an album coming out.
very yo man, that shit she did with Madlib, it's funny because every time I heard her before, I was like, I know that she's nice. I know I'm supposed to like this, but I just cool. Okay. And then she put out that two piece with Madlib, and now I am all in.
Mm,
Like I loved that shit. That two piece with Madlib, that's all she had to do. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm here. And so I saw the promotion for this shit, and I was like, I'm here.
mm.
When this Rhapsody shit drops, it might have taken me this long to show up, but I'm motherfucking here. So I can't wait. So yeah, shout to that. I didn't see. Is there a new song? I didn't see
Yeah,
that there was a
God
new
got an
song.
afro.
That's yo. And I love the fucking name. I forgot to download the song. I'm
Yeah.
going to do that. So that means we're getting Wax Museum, and we're getting Tierra Whack.
Mm-hmm.
That it's going to be called Wax Museum, which I
Okay.
love. So we're getting Tierra Whack, and we're getting Rhapsody this summer. So shout to
It's
we
something
getting
else
some
coming out.
we getting some strong
It's
fucking
something
black
else coming out
women,
next week also,
and I
bro.
love that.
I can't think of what it is. Um, it's something else coming on the 19th, which I
Here
think
we
is
go.
next week. I can't think of what the fuck it is.
God got an afro and
Yeah.
gold. God got an afro and gold hoops. Yeah, man. Yo, man.
Coming
I,
soon.
I'm here, Rhapsody. I'm sorry
Key
it took
Glock.
me this long.
Key Glock got something coming out next week. Nigga, he got an album dropping next week. I knew
There
it
we
was
go.
somebody.
I'm gonna make
You
sure
fuck
I
with
check
Sid?
for it. Sid, the girl from the internet. I love her.
Yeah, she got a project dropping in July also.
She's dope. I
Yeah,
love
so
her voice,
it's gonna
man.
be nice. I'm here for it.
Yo, man. Yeah,
I'm
man. We
here for it.
getting we getting black women this summer. I love that.
Oh,
Um,
before we wrap, you
mm,
ever heard of a nigga named Collaborate
mm,
from the West Coast?
mm,
He reminds me of Drake in that he sings a lot. Like he does a
mm,
lot of his own hooks, so he sings a lot, and his songs are
mm.
very melodic, so to say.
Does he spell
Of
it the way you spell collaborate, or
course
is
not. He
this some
spelled it like his
creative
name is
shit?
Caleb. His name is Caleb, I assume, so he spells it like that.
C
Calebore.
A L E
Um,
B.
I got put on to him years ago with a song called Bank Robber. Back when we used to watch videos. So I think it just popped on. And I just been following him ever since. And I
Mm.
think I don't know if he has another project dropping, but he just dropped a single and I really fuck with it. So I was curious if you ever heard of it.
The Chandrakar.
Yeah, I
What
didn't
is
even
it?
try to pronounce it. But yeah,
Some limit. Yeah, I'm like I
that's
gotta work hard for this one.
that's a song he just dropped. But like I said, he been dropping that real person.
Yeah.
I think that's the project. Yeah, that's 2017. So like he been doing it for a minute, like very under, but this is like an artist I really rock with. And I'm just curious who if you heard of him.
I've literally never even has never come across my desk, but I'll check
And
for
that's
this
crazy because
single.
that's the was the gift and curse, the beauty and the ugliness of this music thing. And when it comes to Apple, so to say.
Mm.
So like I said, like it's such a curse that I have so much music in my library.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
I forget how much I enjoyed the Dizza and I never went back to it because 4 or 5 projects that weren't on that level at all came out and I just never got back to it. That's
I
all.
be trying to go back to shit because of that. I be trying to like damn, like there's records. So I have my 2026 folder. And I did that partially because at the end of the year I want to have that discussion of who was really doing it this year,
Mm.
but also because I just don't want to forget certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't want to like not listen. Like Graph's album is dope. Nick Grant's album is dope. You know, he's doing his promo for it. I'm really happy that he's doing that. I don't
Did
want
you
to
watch
forget
that?
Billy Dan's album.
I seen him on Breakfast Club. Did you watch that?
I never really watched these like I said, man, I never really watched these podcasts. Or and
I'll
he was
watch
on
an
Ebro shit
interview.
too.
Like
He
if
was
I
on
see the clip
Ebro.
of it, if I see the interview, I try you
Mhm.
can chop in for the interview, but yeah, I don't really watch podcasts as much as a person that
The
does.
Blue and Exile album was fucking fire, man. Like
That's the one he
I
just
don't want to
dropped.
forget
The
that.
May I think May it is it
No, no, no.
May it?
That's a 10-year anniversary joint.
Okay,
That's a
okay.
10 year. And because I'm not up, I'll be trying to not. I'll be glad I'm not embarrassing myself because I'll go on here and be like, "Yo, this new made it," and it'd be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
nigga, that shit's 10 years old." but yeah, like Blue's nice, and he's doing a lot of promotion too. He was on the Cadillac joint. But before one thing I wanted to talk about before we go, are you seeing Akeem Ali's freestyles that he's doing to promote his shows? So you asked the question, what does Akeem Ali have to do? And certain questions that you ask me rotate in my head weekly because it's good ass questions. Akeem Ali, I said, and I've been saying, I put my stock into him.
Mm,
He's a star. He's already having a moment. He's already moving around, but he's gonna have a moment in a big way. And I think that we're gonna be talking about him as we talk about a lot of the biggest cats in hip hop. He's putting out a freestyle and it's a video. So instead of doing the live Instagram shit where it's like, yo, Houston, I'm coming to your city, because when they do that, then it's not AI, it's not fake promotion. Like he's literally posting it on his IG saying, hey, I'm coming to your city.
mm,
Instead of doing that, he's making a freestyle. He's making a freestyle for each city. And he already did one for Virginia. And I think it's over grinding this shit he did in Virginia. And then he said the one that he did for Houston, I don't even know that beat, the shit that he did for Houston.
And he's on his
But
IG.
yeah,
Well, you
yeah,
follow. Okay, okay.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
The most recent one that he did. And these freestyles be so hard, and it's caught people's attention. People are like, oh shit, like he doesn't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like he's literally just doing a show. And he wears Houston. He's wearing a Rockets hat. You know what I'm saying? Like this. First of all, we know that he can sing, right? He can really sing. Like
Yeah.
he can really sing, and the thing that's noticeable about this Houston shit is that he's not doing the Akeem Ali flow. He's not doing that style of metaphor where he kind of like explains the metaphor and then he hits you with the hook line after. You know how he does that?
Yeah.
He's not doing that.
Okay.
I noticed, I was like, yo, not only did he switch his flow up, he completely switched the style of writing up on this.
Mm,
Like this cat is different, man. And I know that this is just a quick freestyle to promote the Houston show, and it literally says, "Dear Houston, get your tickets now." But for one, this is some rapping ass nigga shit to do. We've been talking about putting in effort. This show is about rapping.
Hmm.
You are making a freestyle and a video in the city where you're doing the show, and you're rapping your ass off. He doesn't have to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can just post a video like Benny was like, "Yo, I'm coming to the Broadberry, me and Noah." Oh, you could just do that, and everybody's fine. Like we know what you're doing. But Akeem really wants people to know. No, I'm fucking yeah. I know. You know I don't like that nigga, man. I just don't. I'll never bring him up. I'll never bring him up without dissing him in some kind of way. Um, Akeem Ali is letting people know very clearly, like, I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming through. And this Houston one, if you're gonna make music,
Hmm.
you're always gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like you're always gonna be able to show a little something when you're doing it with art. And like the same thing with Rhapsody. You know what I'm saying? She probably
Yeah.
don't think nothing of that little two piece that she did with Madlib, but she gained a fucking fan when she did that shit. And all it took was two songs. And I
Yeah.
know she has a body of work that I should go back and listen to. But all it took was those two songs. And so one of these freestyles over a classic Houston, Virginia, Charlotte beat might really catch the ear of somebody to be like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
that this nigga's actually something.
Which was
And he
and it's funny because that's the whole that comes from our essence of like, yo, freestyle over beats that are big in the same
right.
area. Like, so you're gonna catch somebody else's ear. Like that's just the epitome
Yo,
of
Conway and West was doing it for like 10 years, and I didn't know who they was until Conway and Benny went up to Hot 97, and Conway flipped that freestyle over Triumph,
mm,
over the Wu-Tang shit. I never knew who he was. And then I saw that shit, and I immediately was a Conway fan right from then. And so you might not think nothing of going up and doing a freestyle and spitting a verse that you wrote 3 years ago that got unreleased, and I'm gonna go up to Flex and post it. But it be that little shit
yeah.
that niggas who check for bars
Hmm.
are watching. And if you're going to lead with your raps, if you're going to rap and you're going to rap your ass off every time you crack the mic open, you're gonna catch ears. And the fact that he's doing this, because Akeem Ali can just he can just make a joint about bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's his whole aesthetic, right? Is he's the suave nigga. He could just do that over a cool ass beat and get a bitch on the hook and send it all over the country and see one that catches on. He's not doing that, man. Like that Texture Tape 3 is not even out on Apple yet because he put it on his Patreon because he's getting money on that shit. And I guarantee you the only reason he's doing that shit is because it's working.
Hmm.
And now he's doing a fucking nationwide tour, and he's freestyling, and he's doing city-based themed freestyles, wearing the gear from your city, doing freestyles in your city. I can't wait till he comes to fucking Virginia in November because I'm going to motherfucking be there.
You know
This
where it's at
cat
yet?
is him. I
On
is it going to
Tahoe or
be at
what?
the? It's going to be in Richmond. No, he's
Oh,
coming to
Switzerland.
Richmond. He
Okay.
is coming. His texture tour is
Hey, we're talking
absolutely
about rappers
coming
to
to
start
Richmond.
pulling up to these shows that we can
It's
invite.
it's in November, and it's November 7th, but I don't know what venue it is. It just says November 7th. But I'm telling you, I'm going.
Bet
Um,
that, bet that. We're gonna
yeah.
make that happen, man. Make
So
that happen.
yeah, man, he's this dude is good. This dude is him. This dude is him, man. I just want to make sure that I plant that flag
Bet that, bet that. Well, yeah, man.
for my
Yeah,
rap.
talking about rap.
On there, it's your boy Dale Brown, man. I want to give a shout out to my man Mo, give a shout out to that non talking out podcast, and I'm FXA. I know y'all got y'all list going on out there, man. Your top 30, your top 30. I want to shout out Mo again, man, for putting everybody on out there. I wasn't super familiar with everybody on the list, but I like the list a whole lot. I like the list a whole lot. I like the guys I seen on there. And I'm gonna say this, that number one, number two spot. Oh man, that's a tough one right there. That's a 1A, 1B type thing for me. I got my man Yellow Hat. I got my man Pat. Those dudes do their thing, man. Both of them then played in my Great 48, and this will be the second time for both of them. So I'm gonna say, man, I like the list a lot, Mo. I like the list a lot. I like that top 30. And look, we need to talk a little more about this list, man, because I might need in on this. It's your boy Dylan. I'm out.
Solid
About to
45, nice and tight. Pause.
Bet that. I always wonder how many times Paul goes off in your head.
Do I hear it? How many times do I hear pause?
Yeah,
Pretty often. And I really don't, and I fundamentally don't agree with the pause game as a
yeah,
human being
yeah,
because there's no more straight. I'm probably as pro LGBTQIA plus AQ whatever the niggas is.
yeah.
I'm probably as pro that as anybody for a
But this
dude
shit
who
is
don't rock
fun.
with gay shit. But
Yeah,
I really like.
that
But
shit
pause is
fun,
just
nigga. I'm
funny.
sorry.
It's just
It's just fun. It's
I
just
remember
fun
the
to see.
first time I got paused a bunch of times that I didn't know what the fuck it meant, and I shit with this shit, and everybody was just laughing. I was like, and when I realized it was like, this shit is actually kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's funny because
it's just funny, man.
I play flag. This is just I'm with my young homies all the time, bro. Just like
Yeah,
listening to niggas try to find ways to say something
yeah,
basic as fuck, but they
and
can't
they
say
just
it because
can't.
it's pause worthy. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
I rarely say pause. I'm like, is that pause worthy? Like that's how.
yeah,
I got to give you credit, bro, because I feel like you did a really really good job at putting it together.
Mm-hmm.
The video was cool. People talking about each other. That was actually really really cool, bro. So flowers to you, credit to you, bro. You did a really really good job. You got everybody talking. We was talking about it for about an hour the other night at the
Yeah.
co-ed.
That was
We was
up, man.
laughing, joking. Me, Shaq, Mark. We was laughing, joking, talking about it for a long time. So shout out to you, bro. You did a
I
good
appreciate
job.
that, man. Right back to y'all because y'all helped me with this. Like even with like y'all two, y'all chipped in. You chipped in with the comments and the statements and stuff. So yeah, it's a community thing, man. I couldn't do it without
Bro,
y'all.
everybody talking. They talking.
Yeah.
And it's a good
Like
talk. I feel
like
like
I
people,
keep saying, I hope y'all ready for the fall list, then, man. I hope y'all keep talking to the fall list come out, man.
and we all participate in it, man.
Just
It's
fun.
just
Yeah.
hilarious.
The women will
It
never
really
the
is
women will
funny.
never understand how much fun we have playing a stupid game.
Yeah, exactly. That's really what it
That's
is
the
at the
life
end
of
of
a
the
man, though, ain't it?
day. Absolutely.
And from the great minds of now, talking about we talking about FXA Top 30. All three drops can be found on our YouTube page. Pull up if you haven't tapped in yet and see who landed where and when what names were said or not said. Now, talking about
Some shit just cuts through, and the fact that pause has now transcended generations.
crazy. Yeah, came back
Like the
strong.
first time I got pause, I was sitting up there in Harlem. It was probably like 2001, 2002. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going on decades now.
And I'm thinking, and
And
it's funny because we spent a lot of time talking about Cam and Jones and Cam and them. Cam and Mason are definitely at the forefront of bringing Pauls back.
they get the props for basically making it what it is, even
Yeah.
though like it definitely wasn't them, you know. But yeah, yeah, it's just hilarious.
So that did that originate in Harlem though?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Somebody should do a
It was my
documentary.
Harlem niggas that did it to me. I remember.
Pause.
I was just
All right.
like, why the fuck did they?
Yeah, once again, from the great minds of nine, talking about. We talking about flag. We got top 30 lists. We got weekly recaps. Every Wednesday, we got 4 for 10s with the people you know and those you should. Plus, every Saturday, me and the homie 3, we talking about rap. Make sure you subscribe, follow us on IG, stay tapped in. Now, I'm talking about.